by Design. I'm just popping in here today with my blog hop project for a really reasonable ribbon. I'm working with their July Ribbon Club assortment, which is called the Vintage Floral Garden. This is all such pretty floral shades, pretty ribbon. And I've used it to create the binding closure on this little 6x6 folio. And I've also dressed up my little clock charm here. The paper collection I'm working with is Stamperia's Garden of Promises. This is about the third or fourth time I've used this paper. It is absolutely gorgeous, and look how well, I just want to show you this. I mean, it's like it was made for this Ribbon Club assortment. It is just a perfect match, so that makes me happy. And I also used, for one of the elements on the inside, the Amazing Paper Grace July die of the month. This is called the Tiara Trifold. This is from Spellbinders, and then flowers from my stash. So on the cover, like I said, I wrapped my ribbon around my chipboard cover and then tied a bow, and then I strung some of these pretty ribbons through this little alarm clock charm. And I've got chipboard pieces from the collection that I've painted the edges and spattered, and then just arranged my flowers. Here's a little teeny tiny glass bottle filled with German glass from Rene Bouquets, and then I cut out the book. I'll show you what this looks like. Hold on. So in the 12 by 12 paper collection, you have 3 different sized books. There's a small, there's a medium, and there's a large. And I used the medium here, and I just bent it against, I scored it in half and bent it against my bone folder, then glued down the edges to create our book, our gardening book. So that's kind of the focal point of this, just all these beautiful flowers and ribbon and twine. On the spine, I've created a little dangle charm with a flower, a butterfly heart, some pretty glass leaves, and a little watering pot, and then a little bit more of this ribbon up here. So this unties, and this opens out like this. So this first flip page is a pocket page, and again, just look at how well these ribbons go with this paper collection. It's unreal. They're such a good match. So if you're looking for ribbon to match, that's a good option. This is where I used my little die, and I created a fun little flap tag with this by cutting it. Here's where it's perforated on the tag die. So I cut over about 2 inches and then trimmed it level with the scrolled top and created a fun little flap page to go in there. So that's another fun way to use that die. And then over here, I've created a pull-out page. And again, this is ribbon from the collection that I've used to create my closure. And this opens out this way. And I've just put some little die cuts in there. And then it opens out again this way. And here I've created a little flap page. So lots of room for photos of your summer flower garden, which would be a really fun thing to document. Then over here, this is a little flip flap page. This goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes out. And so you've got all this room for photos and journaling here. So that's kind of a fun little feature. And then in the center, I've got a box pocket that I've filled up with another little tag. This is like a bookmark, and I've topped this with some of that beautiful floral ribbon from the paper collection and dressed it up with fussy cuts. In this bag, I've used scraps of my designer paper to cover cookies, chocolate, tea bags. There's a little vintage spoon in here, a honey stick, a honey dipper. It's just a lovely little gift package. So that is how I used my Ribbon Club collection. I just thought you would like to see how all the little pieces move and work together. You can join the Ribbon Club at Really Reasonable Ribbon. I'll put a link in the description box below. And I'll also put a link to my blog where you can find a supply list for all of the items I've used in this project. That's it for me, Kathy Clement, Kathy by Design. Go enjoy the blog hop. I'm going to go get my craft on. Bye.